Bonjour my friends, I'm Frankie and welcome to Club Foodie. As you know, I cook a lot and I don't mind fried food, but if I can use my oven instead and get the same results, I usually go for that. I have a few recipes that turn out amazing using the oven, like my baked chicken wings, crispy oven baked chicken, and a few more, including this one. In today's episode, I'll show you how to make my egg rolls. This homemade recipe is so flavorful. Now, I have to say that making them in the oven, the results are quite similar to the fried method. The outside is crispy with a beautiful warm center. It's quite a tasty appetizer. So my friends, let's get cooking. First, let me show you an ingredient I'll be using in this recipe. Chinese brown sugar. This sugar cane comes in separate slabs. So we'll take one of them and grate it finely. The end result will look like this. I was curious to try this sugar, but you can always substitute regular brown sugar. Alright, so in a large skillet over medium heat, we'll add canola oil. And when it gets hot, we'll add Napa cabbage and shredded carrots. We'll saute them for a couple minutes. To this, we'll add the bean sprouts and stir for 2 minutes as well. Next, we'll add soy sauce and the Chinese brown sugar that I showed you earlier. We'll stir for about 2 minutes. Now, what we'll do is to transfer the cabbage mixture into a bowl using a slaughter spoon. We want to leave as much liquid as possible behind, okay? Next, we'll add the ground pork and break the meat down into small pieces. It's important that everything is tiny because it's easier to fill and roll the wrappers. Now, halfway through cooking, we'll add some sesame oil and cook until almost done, because at that point, we'll add garlic and minced ginger. We'll continue cooking for 1 to 2 minutes or until the meat is completely done. Then we'll add hoisin sauce and oyster sauce, 2 great Asian condiments. We'll also add Chinese five spice, which is optional, and freshly ground black pepper. We'll stir very well and cook for 2 minutes or until the liquid is almost gone before adding garlic chives, also known as nira grass. We'll combine into the meat mixture and continue cooking until the liquid is evaporated, about 1.5 to 2 minutes, stirring constantly. When this is done, we'll remove from the heat and transfer the mixture into a large bowl. To this, we'll add our cabbage mixture, stir the ingredients very well, and let it cool for about 25 to 30 minutes. So, the wrappers I'm using here is this brand. There's 24 in a package and they are 6 inches square. Perfect for this recipe. Alright, let's make them. So, we'll add about 2 tablespoons of the filling on the front third of the square, compacting the mixture with our clean hands. Now, we'll take the front corner and tightly wrap around the filling. Roll it once, then fold in the sides and roll it up all the way to the end. Just like this. And here you go. This is how easy it is to make an egg roll. This time, let's do another one from the opposite side. Spoon on the filling. Roll it once. Fold in the sides and roll it up all the way to the end. Voila! Here's another egg roll. So, we'll transfer them to a baking sheet lined with foil, lightly greased, seam side down, and keeping them 1.5 inches apart. Then we'll spray the egg rolls with cooking spray before transferring them to a 400-degree preheated oven. We'll bake them for 9 minutes or until golden brown. When time is up, we'll quickly flip them over, seam side up, and bake for an additional 7 to 8 minutes. Meanwhile, we'll make the dipping sauce. So, we'll add the brown sugar to a medium saucepan as well as Shaoxing wine, pineapple juice, some ketchup, a little bit of soy sauce, then chili oil. Now, to make this incredible condiment, click on the top right corner of your screen. Next, we'll season with ground sea salt and ground ginger. We'll give it a good whisk, turn the heat to medium-high, and bring the sauce to a boil. Then reduce to low and keep it warm until needed. Now, back to the oven. When they are nicely brown, we'll remove from the heat and transfer them to a baking sheet lined with a wire rack. We'll let them cool for 10 to 12 minutes before serving. And my friends, these are our egg rolls. Crispy on the outside with a flavorful filling, this popular American Chinese finger food is incredibly tasty. Served with a lovely sweet and sour dipping sauce, this is a delicious appetizer that you can now make at home. I hope you give it a try soon, and be sure to visit clubfoodie.com for ingredient amounts and more info. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!